Here we are. Bit late again, but yeah, not really a ton to say for myself. I can't I can't really apologize because it's gonna happen again. Oh, for myself, I can't forget to mute myself. So before we get started real quick, I'm just mostly talking to myself, but after I finish up this game, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next, and I've got a few options. I'm considering throwing a poll together, see what people think. The options right now are Paper Mario, one of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games that someone wants me to stream that, so I'm gonna do that anyway. Options after this are Paper Mario, the second Dartanelico game, another SMT game maybe, a Disgaea game, Final Fantasy 13-2, and a few others. I'll throw up a poll at some point, but if anyone has any ideas of what they'd want to see me play, just let me know, and I'll take a look at it. Anyway, last we left off, things went badly. We went to go steal Okumura's heart, and we did. Do we have a story synopsis here? I don't think it's been updated, but this is the very first one. Dark clouds gather. Yeah, okay, there's nothing there. We have to wait for the next update, I guess. But we went to go steal Okumura's heart. Everything worked out. We did. And then we watched him get killed. His shadow got shot and died. Spoilers, if you didn't see that part. What are you gonna do? Let's check shady commodities before we go to bed. Bell ring. Honestly, just buy more of these. Buy things like that, have Kawakami do it, like, wash it, and then we can just sell it and make some money effectively. Works out pretty well. That's pretty much it for this. Can we go out tonight?
Hey!
Aren't you tired? Okay, so we have to go to sleep. So wait. Oh, okay, so we can't.
I should write something.
So really all we could do was buy stuff from the store. Anyway, let's rest and watch the fallout of whatever we just did.
Well then.
Okay, let's go to sleep. Into the Velvet Room we go again. Probably get to rank 9 Fool.
Huh. Looks like we made a great miscalculation, inmate. Contrary to our assumptions, it seems you have turned out to be quite promising.
Your powers continue to grow, as do the relationships you hold with your contractors. It seems the rehabilitation is proceeding at a fine rate.
It's going well?
You are quite the cautious one. Allow me to warn you on one matter. Being at the peak may mean you are mere moments from your downfall. Unexpected situations are necessary in a game, after all.
Well, that's, because we don't know, like, our party members don't know what happened yet. Wait a sec, what? Morgana again? Same dream. That dream again. The hell? I'm human. I have to be. There's no way I was born like that. I won't let myself get worked up over some dream. I'm sure everything will be clear if we can get to the depths of mementos. I'm hoping that it's not quite the same with Morgana as it is with Teddy. Because if it is just the exact same sort of thing, then, well, yeah, I don't really... Yeah. It's kind of underwhelming impact. Sorry for messaging you all this early in the morning. It seems my father will be holding an urgent press conference.
Okay.
I guess Okumura finally had his change of heart. This has to at least lift some of the burden on Haru's shoulders. For real? Congrats. When is that going to be? 8 p.m. tonight. I wonder if he'll talk about the mental shutdown. Where should we watch it? Well, why don't we get together beforehand? I don't really have a reason for meeting up, but it still might prove beneficial. Anyhow, how does the Shujin Academy rooftop sound? I actually happen to have some business up there. Sounds good to me. It's been ages since I was last there. Wait, the school? Futaba, make sure you come in through the front entrance. See you all there after school.
Oh?
Wait, where's Yusuke? If he's still asleep at this point, he's definitely gonna be late for school. One week left until exams. You'll have no problems if you've been studying regularly this semester.
I just
That
remembered.
aside, Okumura Foods has been a hot topic lately. This much media coverage must be worth at least 10 million yen. At first, I even thought that all of this outcry was just some kind of elaborate marketing campaign. I guess it's giving them too much of a bad image to be that, though. Advertising and public image are more important than anything else for a corporation. Are you familiar with a psychological test using these images? You show these two images to people and then ask them to name one Booba and the other Kiki. San, what? This sounds what?
You.
Which one do you think is the... Which do you think most people chose to name Kiki? I think it's probably A. Because Kiki sounds sharp. It's sharper and the image is sharper, so I think it's probably A. It's either A or that one. Yeah, I figured it was A.
This is it.
Yes.
That's correct. You should have instinctively felt that A is Kiki. Sharp sounds like K and T are linked to a spiky image. According to one theory, sounds and shapes are processed in the same area of the brain. Furthermore, this sense is the same worldwide. No matter the language, the result is the same. But we don't actually need the knowledge, but... Still, I feel, whenever I get a question wrong, I feel like I'd probably just, like, feel awful watching everyone just be like, wow, he's so dumb. He's only got 5 points in knowledge. Product's name impresses an image on people before they even use or buy it. Big Bang Burger exemplifies this. The voiced consonants and short syllables leave a strong imprint. Although with the news these days, it may also evoke the image of the strong oppressing the weak. Okay, yeah. Should be having to change a heart, so nothing to worry about. And now we get, oh, we got... Okay, another message. You want to be on the rooftop after school, yeah? Top? What is this about? Oh, yeah, you weren't there. Can you come to our school rooftop after your classes today? I don't quite understand what's going on, but sure. Is Haru at school? I'm heading over now. Things were a little hectic this morning. I'll be there before classes end for the day. That reminds me, your flower bed is on the rooftop. that's right. The season is good, so I'm thinking of transplanting them sometime soon. Flowers are an excellent hobby. I will gladly assist you. We'll help too. Really? Thanks. Alright, I'll see you all after school. The class wraps up and we go up to the rooftop, I guess.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
You can just call me Haru. The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some, how do I put it? Aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it.
Why don't we plant you, Mona? Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
Millimeters?
That's not gonna make a difference.
Yusuke, millimeters? I get that you're eccentric, but even you have to realize that a couple millimeters won't make much of a difference.
You know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough.
How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it?
Well then, how about a night party at Destinyland?
Destinyland?
By
Oh right, that's the Disney
Destinyland.
park. That's the amusement
Do you mean
park,
that
right?
Kingdom of Dreams?
It's a Disney park. Which it basically might as well be.
It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park? You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did, but
Hold on, I'll go check.
She really thinks like a celebrity.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park?
Even just for one night, the price is insane!
Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal.
Company party at an amusement park.
We'd barely
Ooh.
get anything back if we cancel the reservation.
Why do they get these
so
cool
why not
company
take advantage
parties?
of it?
My company party when I worked was like, oh, we're gonna have a cake here. Oh, and you get to play Super Smash Bros. For like an hour, and then get back to work. Why can't we have parties like this? Why can't I have a party like that ever?
wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
In that case, let's do this. We'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
So, seriously, how much does it cost? For real?
Oh, it's tonight? Oh, that's sudden.
That was delicious.
Isn't it like 8 p.m. already? Did we miss the press conference?
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
What about the
staff
press
brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
Why do you have cat ears on? On, why do you have cat ears?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here. We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams. Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you.
Funny ears, and Ryuji's got the mouse ears.
That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a sight like this.
Lady On, this view is not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
Poor Morgana.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that.
His portrait's incredible. Don't fight in those. Fighting brings you closer, or Ryuji, you're the adult.
That's a good way of putting it. I wonder if that has to do with where we are.
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well, but given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing.
Yeah, like the first party was, oh, we go to a buffet. Second party was a hot pot. Third party was, what, a fireworks festival that got canceled. There wasn't really a fourth party. And then this is just like orders of magnitude above the rest. Jesus.
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it.
Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
Seriously.
And that party will be for me! Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly? It's actually a bit frightening.
You worry too much.
I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently.
Oh, we know things are going to shit. They don't know yet, so it's just like, I'm reading this and it's just like, oh, isn't everything going a little too perfectly? Yeah, everything is going a little too perfectly. Just maybe just a little bit. Oh, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe to counteract how perfect it is, maybe everyone you care about will die, and your whole life will be wrapped in a scandal, and horrible things will happen to this entire group. Ugh.
I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conference?
Oh, perfect timing.
Father.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happen to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that. I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Oh?
Here it comes.
Okumura is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
Oh.
I.
Okumura-san?
Shit. Well.
Huh? Father? Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all. Don't tell me.
Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's impossible. I want to know that myself. We made sure we just took the treasure, too.
I should call home. This isn't our fault, is it?
And everything goes to shit. Why did he collapse? It's because his shadow was killed by a mysterious person that we don't know anything about.
It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
That's what happens to people when their shadows are killed. They have a mental shutdown because their desires just straight up disappear and there's nothing left to keep them going. This group has been, instead of killing people and removing their desires, they've been basically pushing people to go back to being good and honorable and not let their desires twist and distort. But this guy actually died, so that's why this is happening.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right?
That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What's wrong?
This is the same. I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think
Yeah, you
so.
know this, sorry.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
Yeah. Sounds like a good thing to... Yeah,
It's been a while.
good idea. Head back, take it easy.
What are you watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis, but perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Bitten by his lapdog?
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer.
You couldn't be further from the truth.
And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
Oh, she knows. Oh, she knows. Oh no.
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it.
Oh
It was
no.
only a small error pop up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sae-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data? I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
See the news? Did you see he collapsed during the interview? This is serious. It was gruesome. Wish they put some sort of warning on the video. They said President Okumura died. Jesus. So, he is not doing so well. So, about Haru's dad, news said it was a cardiac arrest. A chance he'll pull through, right? I hate to say this, but usually after such a report, the only thing that follows is a confirmation of death. No. Haru. Why is this happening? Can someone die simply from having a mental shutdown? I don't know. I suppose it's possible that the shock could kill a person. Haru did mention how her father wasn't in the best of health. He did? When? But for him to just up and die? It's gotta be some kind of joke. Haru? Are we responsible for his death? But I thought it was supposed to be fine as long as we didn't kill their shadow. Ain't that what you said, Morgana? It should have been okay. It should have been. Yeah, there's no point getting mad at Mona for this. I heard the same thing too, you know. In any case, let's compose ourselves for now. We need to act normally in public, but keep Haru in our minds. Damn it, this doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one thing, but what are we supposed to do from here on out? So, we go to sleep because despite how down Mona is, can still say with an upbeat face, let's not do that today. What in the world's going on? Are we going back to the Velvet Room again? Yeah, we are.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened. I know this, of course. However, what of the general public? It seems a contingency has occurred.
Yeah, Phantom Thieves' approval rating is gonna plummet because of this.
At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
All right.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate.
So he had an important matter to discuss with us, basically just to say, oh, looks like everything's not going so hot. Yeah, there goes approval rating. %. Dropped by 20%. Did you hear? Okumura died. It's all over the news. Collapsed during his press conference, right? I wish I'd been watching when it happened. Probably better off. It was a total disaster. Never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. News says it was because of illness, but either way you spin it, still bizarre. Damn, I wish I'd seen it live. Approval rating is probably going to keep dropping over the next few days.
Listen this time, okay?
And in this age, proletarian literature, that is, literature written by the working class. You see that interview? I thought it was going to be some hidden camera show at first. So scared I changed the channel. He really looked like he was in pain. That was sick. Will you quiet down? We're in class right now. Not to mention, you have midterms starting on Monday. Focus on studying. Things are getting pretty bad. Yeah, I don't think we needed Morgana to tell us things are getting pretty bad. Like, we know things are getting pretty bad. Seems police have shown up at our school. Police? What for? Your sister hasn't told you about any of this? Nothing at all. Could this be related to Okumura's death in some way? But there's no connection between our school and Okumura Foods. Think they came to talk to Haru? She's absent today. Seriously, what are they here for? Can't even begin to fathom the reason. You can't begin to fathom that, oh, hey, our principal had a mental shutdown and Okumura had a mental shutdown. Maybe the police think they're connected. I don't know. Anyhow, let's be particularly careful not to stand out and head straight home once school ends. Understand that, everyone?
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Wait, what? We never sent a calling card to the principal, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yes. Things get worse and worse.
I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
And they can't even speak up about it because what are they gonna say? Oh, we're the Phantom Thieves and we didn't do that.
No one told me about that.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life.
Imagine if all high-profile changes of heart people started getting mental shutdowns. Imagine what that would do to the public image of the Phantom Thieves. Yeah, public image would plummet, though the difference is that the first 3 targets are all in jail now. So it wouldn't be as... Probably people wouldn't care as much. Especially because it's months ago. If they all happened right after, then the Phantom Thieves never would have gotten as big as they got to begin with. But... yeah.
And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal? Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
Rank 5 judgment. Still don't get the skill from it, though, whatever that skill is.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
Oh.
Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused. Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself.
Wait, what? Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. And this is when we got captured. Because we tried to steal her heart, I guess. And this is when we get caught up to speed with the plot. This is when the fast forwards are happening, about a month in the future. Oh.
Now, explain everything to me.
Oh shit. I really want to see how this goes now. Fair and square, remember that? Has anyone been able to contact Haru? No luck here. Me neither. She won't pick up. It doesn't look like she's seen any of our chats either. I'm worried about her. Go to sleep. And then we just sleep. And then I guess what the heck's gonna happen tomorrow? I'm gonna watch the approval rating drop even more. Hasn't Okumura died? Is this just a coincidence? Is there an illness that could cause that? Nah, no way. So it was murder? That's terrifying. It might be the biggest event of the century. Die capitalist pig in the corner. Yep, approval rating drops another 10%. Oh, Traviskin? My apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought there's something I need to tell you. Yes, thank you. There's actually something that caught my attention. I think I need to discuss it with everyone, though. We should meet at the hideout after school. Looks like Haru's managing somehow. Alright, let's meet up with everyone after school. Okumura murdered? That was a live broadcast, wasn't it? If it wasn't an illness, then it has to be murder. Didn't he kind of deserve to die anyway? Still, I feel bad for him going out like that.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next.
She'll?
Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed. They'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
Yeah, they've been they know about the metaverse. Because they know about it. That was quiet. That was really quiet. But they framed it from the very beginning because they knew about the metaverse. They knew the Phantom Thieves showed up, but the Phantom Thieves didn't know about them. Don't know that they know. So they've been basically manipulating them, getting them to become popular, and then have them fall from grace so that they can catch the Phantom Thieves, and that'll give them a bunch of positive PR, which will basically get the country even more in the palm of their hand.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura.
The natural conclusion to come to.
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru!
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm okay now.
That is a really quick recovery.
I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
Just realizing that you were set up. That you've been played this whole time.
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
And she just up and
I
leaves.
wonder what that could be. At any rate,
Probably gonna look into
we
the
need to
data
behave
that
and not
they
draw
got from
attention to
Sai's computer.
ourselves. Understood?
Public perception is a fickle thing, yeah. Pretty much. Don't tell me the Phantom Thieves did that to President Okumura. They're heroes, they would never do that. I'd be disappointed if they just turned out to be criminals. Has to be some kind of trick, they'd never do that. Can't think of any other explanation though, that has to be it. Oh, and so we basically just do social link stuff and then exams will happen.
For real?
Yeah, it is impossible that they found a calling card with the principal. This is ridiculous. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to Okumura? They'd never do such a thing, isn't that right? Yeah, I trust them. Anyway, it seems like everyone's forgotten all that they've done up to this point. That won't stop me, though. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. Well, see you later. Mishima's a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him. Oh, apparently my battery is low, even though it's plugged in.
I should write something.
So, can we do anything tonight or no?
Hey!
Let's not do that tonight. Okay. So we go to sleep. 14th. We've got, yeah, another 8%. Let's see. Yeah, we've got today, tomorrow, and the day after, and then we got exams, I guess. I'm sorry for worrying you, everyone. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing all right? I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. Seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients, but the press as well. They're even handling the preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help out at all. You shouldn't. Everyone understands this is a trying time for you. And we're here if anything happens. I know, I'll get in touch once things settle down. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bless that girl, worrying about others even at a time like this. And so we do generic general school stuff, I guess. Bet they killed Okumura to make an example out of him. Impossible. Why else would they kill him during a press conference? I read somewhere that Okumura raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent, I feel for him. Murdering someone to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Shido and the Akechi kids say, Phantom Thieves are a menace. Yeah, public opinion just shoots from one end to the other, just like that. Have we been cheering on murderers all this time? Has to be a setup. Phantom Thieves aren't like that. They're not heroes, they're just criminals. I believe in the Phantom Thieves, they wouldn't do that. Yeah, opinion is gonna change more and more over the next few days as it becomes trendy to hate them. Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any idea? Of course not. If I were to guess, I'd say the culprit behind the mental shutdowns. Wait, how do we even know we got set up to begin with? They found a calling card in Principal Kobayakawa's office. Someone else had to have planted that, obviously. In worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. This is bad, guys. Yes, our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. How are we gonna do that, though? Looks like our only choice now is to find the true culprit. Although we don't have any leads. Damn it, why's this gotta happen to us? Interesting to see who's actually behind it. Think it's an inside job. We already kind of know who's behind it, in a way. We already know it's the government. Specifically the Special Investigations Unit. The SIU director seems to know a lot about it. He has an idea of, he knows who it is. And he is connected to it in some way, so we can imagine that he's probably a bad guy. Or one of the major villains. Just have to keep waiting and stall, pretty much. Hey, sorry for bringing this up when things are so chaotic. I know it's been tough after what happened to President Okumura and all, but this is the perfect time for smaller changes of heart to restore your reputation. Anyway, here's the info I have. If true, this one's pretty crazy. Apparently an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin hiding in the Shibuya underground. Acts like a homeless person during the day, but then goes about his work at night. Hasn't left any trace of his identity though, so there's nothing the police can do. Hey, everyone's gotta work. How can you accept that? Killing people is not okay. Well, according to the rumors, his name is Yohei Kiritani. Seriously scared. I don't want anything to do with this. Leaving it to you. Mishima really does get some amazing info for us sometimes. Our reputation may have taken a hit after Okumura's death, but we can still prove our justice in mementos. We discuss this with everyone we have the time. So we got that. Okay, what do we have available? We got Yusuke hitting rank 10, I think. I think that's it. Do I have an Emperor persona? Is he gonna, if he's gonna hit rank 10, yeah, he's gonna hit rank 10, so I don't even need one. So let's go get Yusuke up to rank 10.
Hello?
Station is always full of people. Serves as the perfect spot for people watching. Came to see you. You have time today? There's something I'd like to show you. Bond will grow stronger soon. Let's hang out. Yeah, I entered my piece into Kawanabe's competition. Moreover, it was accepted. The resulting exhibition is actually going on as we speak.
Let us be off.
Let us go. It's being held at the same museum as last time. Oh, I need to get something to drink in me right now. My throat is killing me. Yusuke's painting won the competition? That was a nice painting, actually.
I still have much to learn, but I finally painted something that I can be satisfied with.
What does it mean, though?
Yes. This is the true heart of humanity.
Good, my mic isn't picking up me pour- oh, is it? Not picking up me pouring a drink.
The title is Desire and Hope. What do you think?
That is so pretentious.
I added aspects that were previously lacking. This light is all of you. The title lists hope, but in my mind, it's a much more concrete thing. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now.
Is modern art, it doesn't need to make sense. Yeah, that's true. Of course, I immediately get a smudge on my glasses.
You.
It's a good painting.
Huh?
It's not trying to be eccentric for the sake of being eccentric, like the last time.
To think the same painting can change this much. So this is the answer you've come up with.
It is.
Desire and hope. I see. Beauty and ugliness. Humans are creatures that possess both. It seems you understand that.
What are you playing at?
You provoked him on purpose?
I apologize, although my intent was to encourage you. It was rather crude. Still, I believe that this ploy needed to
Oh,
be
he was a
done
good guy
to
all
ignite
along.
your competitive spirit.
But why would you do that? What's your objective?
I wanted to do something for you as another person who is free from Madarame's chains. That's all.
Wait, what? He fell victim to Madarame too?
Madarame held a grudge against me for supposedly stealing his customers from him. To start, I couldn't get anyone to rent me space for exhibits. He caused me no end of hardship.
Yo, that's a nice twist.
So that's why.
Yes, the heart of man is painted with desire, even if it's coated entirely in black at times.
I like how they tied this in to Madarame, because the social link, he kind of came out of nowhere at like rank 6. And if he wasn't tied back to Madarame in some way, I would say that it felt out of place. But now that it went back to that, it feels like it's all really coming together, and this social link is actually a really good social link in the end. Even if it is all about like shitty pretentious art pretty much.
However, it seems you have the strength to not look away from it, and chose to stand up against it. If only he had your strength. Madarame and I go back a long way. First as classmates, then as teachers at the same art school. He used to have a noble spirit. Said he wanted to aim for the top of the art world one day. But in the end, even the art world has its share of politics. Those who are cunning win. Our hearts were stained black in that manner. But the human heart is a strange thing. It can't completely separate black from white. I was shocked when I heard that he took you in. He never liked children, you see.
Oh?
This happened just before we cut all ties from each other. But I got a call from him. He was panicking that nearby clinics were closed and that his kid had a fever.
Sensei. Yeah.
I don't want any more losers like me, or misguided winners like him being born from this world. That's why I started this foundation. So how about it? Would you like our support? Without the overbearing marketing production, of course.
It's a truly kind offer. Thank you for your generosity. However, I must respectfully decline.
Huh. What makes you say that?
I am not Madarame. I won't be stained by desire. After all, I can see hope. If I am lost, they will extend their hands. If I am wrong, they will chastise me. As long as I have my rays of hope to guide me, I will be fine.
We're his ray of hope. We're Yusuke's ray of hope. That means we're gonna romance him, right? We're gonna get to have a nice, deep, emotional, romantic scene with Yusuke as he pours his heart out about how much we mean to him. Right? No, of course not. This is a Persona game after all. We can't have any of that kind of stuff going on in here. Other than the female main character in Elizabeth in Persona 3 Portable. We can have that because that was a rushed remaster, but yeah, it's still a bad reason to reject the support.
Ha! Madarame really did have a good eye.
What a strange man.
You're a stranger, Yusuke.
For declining his offer? It is a tad wasteful of me to decline. Still, I believe it's for the best. I feel contradictory, but that's the human heart, correct? Interesting. That's exactly what I should be painting. It must have been troublesome dealing with me, but for some reason, I knew that you wouldn't abandon me until everything was said and done. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, friend.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned of thy bond shall become
I love
the
you,
wings of
buddy
rebellion
pal.
and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast
Friendo. Let us platonically care about each other, buddy boy.
All right. All right.
Use Odin. Ah, yeah. Okay, that's exceptionally more badass than the original.
Has awakened to a new power.
All right.
Kamu Suzano. Oh, okay, yeah, Suzano, yeah. Okay. What do you got going for you?
Now that I'm out of my slump, I need to make up for the time I wasn't able to paint. I reiterate my promise to you. I'll extend my assistance to you, should you ever stumble. Now then, shall we go? In order for me to learn more about the heart, we need to work hard on our thief business.
He gets evade fire, which we are definitely going to take instead of Speedmaster. Wait, I should have taken that instead. I should have gotten rid of Sukukaja. Gosh dang it. I screwed that up.
Yo.
Sukukaja isn't that useful on one person. Oh well. Heard the Phantom Thieves killed someone. All over the news. Another box game. Here's all our stuff from, thing. What do we got available tonight? We got Sojiro and Mishima. I think we're gonna spend some time with Sojiro now and start getting his link back up. But, we do have a Hierophant. We have all the personas we need, pretty much. So, let's real quickly... I'm gonna do some laundry. Have Kawakami do some laundry.
Okay.
Have Kawakami do it for free. And then, we'll go spend time with Sojiro. What rank am I at with him? Okay, so I'm gonna hit rank 6. Oh, that'll be good. Getting some really good coffee. Yes, please. Let's absolutely do this today. You have time today, right? Help out with the cafe. Help him out. Sorry. Thanks. Oh, regulars will be here any minute. I can't do his voice very well. I can't do those deep voices in general. Don't you ever get lonely, So-chan? You've been a bachelor for so long. You've given up on marriage. All I want is in a relationship is spicy stimulation followed by some smooth, relaxing. And I can get both of those things from my curry and my coffee. That's enough for me. Always dodges my questions like that. He's so clever. That isn't even dodging the question. He's just saying he doesn't care about romance. A relationship. By the way, what are your thoughts on So-chan's life of solitude? I admire it, I'm not impressed, or to each his own. Yeah, to each his own. Real roundabout way of showing disapproval. Anyway, the only thing I care about in life is making sure my customers are satisfied. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people relax in here. Come back anytime, okay?
Hey.
Seemed especially aggressive today, huh? Would've been bad if she pushed any further. But I guess food service relies on keeping the right distance from people. Not too far, not too close. Welcome. You just don't know when to give up, do you? Well, I just learned something very interesting. Futaba's been shut off from both school and society this whole time, huh? That's not good parenting. Yeah, and what have you done to care for her? You know quite well what I've done, and it's about time you pay up. Don't be ridiculous. Futaba had a terrible life living with you. So I already gave you most of the inheritance for custody. Is that still not enough for you? I'll always find out in court. I wonder who'd win in a battle between a blood relative and a mere legal guardian. Oh, and not to mention that kid you have here. I've heard all about him and his criminal record. That leaves us with a parent who won't let her go to school and a delinquent housemate on probation. Doesn't quite seem to be the best environment for Futaba, now does it? Shut your mouth. You have a problem, punk? I'll sue you for intimidation. I don't know if that's how it works. Sued for intimidation. Also, I'm guessing this person is like Futaba's uncle or something. Hey, keep your neck out of this. Just get on upstairs, okay? So, Shiro, I hunger. Oh. Futaba-chan, long time no see. Futaba. See what I'm saying? She's a total train wreck. Clearly not a healthy situation. I only like this because she saw you here. Don't make me repeat myself. You can't beat me in court, so you may as well just give me the money. Hope you reached the right decision. Bye now. God! An asshole. Futaba, you should just head home for today. I'll take you. Tojiro. Futaba's okay. All that drama must have tired her out. Fell asleep right after we got home. That man is Futaba's uncle. Her Wakaba died. Futaba was passed around all her relatives. His place was the last. Treated her like garbage. Never fed her. Forced her to sleep on the floor like an animal. Didn't even let her bathe. Once I learned that, I knew I had to step in. Didn't stand for that kind of horrible treatment, so I decided to take Futaba under my care. Even back then, he was whining about all the damn expenses. Threw some cash his way, thinking that would put the issue to bed, but now he's back for more. I don't even know how he managed to find me here. Maybe paying him was a mistake. Thanks. Never thought you'd be the one comforting me. Either way, though, it's my fault Futaba didn't leave her room. I just didn't know how to help her through it. I'd make curry, leave it by her door, and go. If not for you, I'd probably still be waiting for her to come out. But if you asked me whether I deserve to be Futaba's guardian, my answer would be no. They say blood's thicker than water, right? Wonder what would be best for Futaba.
Sorry.
Look at me spilling my heart out to a punk like you. Oh, it's kind of weird. For some reason, just feel like telling you this stuff. It's like you're peering into my heart. Guess there really is something special about you. Yeah, Futaba could easily testify about that and say, hey, he treats me like shit. But I'm guessing he has money or something.
I'm going home.
Yeah, heading home. I'm still worried about Futaba. Don't stay up too late, you hear? Oh, and thanks. Oh, we're already at max kindness. I wonder what this'll do to us. Absolutely nothing.
Hi!
Ashik shirt and spacesuit. And there goes our approval rating even more. We're gonna watch it get devastated over the course of exams. So they were just deceiving us? Guess Akechi was right after all. No, I still believe the Phantom Thieves. Murderers, right? Hurry up and arrest them.
This sucks.
I wonder when Okumura-san will start coming back to school. I know the funeral's soon. Must be tough organizing the funeral for a bigwig CEO. Okumura-san's usually pretty quiet. Do you think she's okay? Hard to believe the dad of such a nice girl could be so evil. Check this from the Phantom Thieves. Full-blown public execution. They're looking rough online. Just calling us a bunch of murderers. All the celebrities who supported us are being criticized now, too. It's all gone up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. There must have been many who simply went with the winning side. I get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with our situation first. The state of affairs continues to worsen. Can't just sit back and watch this happen. Still, we can't make a move when we don't have any leads. What are we supposed to do then? Right around when your exams end will be the perfect timing. For what? Don't worry about it. Anyway, just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after our exams end. No way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever— Oh, bird. Oh, Futaba. Hey, South. You pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? Oh, that was an epic dodge. Nuts. Is he a ninja? Whatever. Moving on. Why did I get the class's attention?
All right.
I did— What? What was the point of that? Okay, what do we do today? We got Makoto and Ryuji maxed out. We got Futaba we can spend time with. We got Shinya. Let's see. Futaba, I do want to get Futaba up because the sooner we get that, the more SP we're gonna get, which will be really useful. Tower, I think our next skill is— what is this? Damage inflicted by bullet. Actually, that seems really good. Because right now, bullet hail is interesting, but it doesn't really do much. Hifumi allows you to instantly escape battle. Yo! That seems good. And skill we don't know about. Expert customization. Hey, what's the rank 10 one? Special treatment. Oh, right, yeah. That was a good skill, but we're not going to be able to get it for a while. Do I want to spend time with Futaba? Or do I want to spend time with, Oda? I have a tower. And I have a hermit, so I can do either one. Which one would I prefer? More powerful guns or the ability to regain SP? I think I'd rather get Futaba up. You're free, it's promised list time. What should we do next? Oh, here we go. So, the next promise is learn about my generation. Wait, I think I can do the next one too. Have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Where can I find lots of young people? By Jove, I think I've got it. Let us be off, Travis. Wow, you guys have actually started getting pretty close. Not like that's a bad thing, though. Anyway, be careful out there. So we've arrived at the diner. Heard all about the unlimited fountain drinks at these places. Well, where are they? I don't see them anywhere.
Hi.
South? Oh crap, and you're with a girl? Is this a friend of yours? I love how we can just be a complete dickhead to everyone in this game. How about I ask him to help with my promise? What promise? Well, Want to have a regular old conversation? So wait, you're saying that you, a girl, want to talk to me?
Yeah.
See, in that case, I guess I don't have a choice. Nope, none whatsoever. I'll just have to help you out.
Really?
Ooh, you're so nice. My name's Futaba Sakura, and don't you forget it. Okay. I'm Yuki Mishima, but everyone just calls me Mishima. Seems like help always comes my way when I need it most. Oh my god. Maybe my luck stat's really high. You're what? No? Or I think you're right. Pretty sure you're right. Yeah, they're already having a regular conversation. Heck yeah, I could probably roll a natural 20 right now if you wanted me to.
Let me see.
So you want to learn more about our generation? I doubt it'll be easy to explain. Youth, the unknown frontier. Was that a Star Trek reference? That was an awful Star Trek reference. Oh my god. Maybe I should try talking about my hobbies. Do you like computers?
Yes.
I'm always online. Me too. Sites do you use? I usually keep to forums myself. Or are you more into streaming? I'd gladly subscribe to your channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube and Twitch channel already, please do so right now, because there's no better time for me to force my own advertising in here. No, don't. Only do it if you want to. Don't feel it. I'm sorry. Moving on. Oh, wait, do you by chance run any of those racy channels? You need to be super courageous to do that, though it certainly wouldn't be unwelcome. Keck. Pop Keck. Pop Keck Mishima. Pop fucking Keck. Why is Keck even a word you would say? Whoa, that's the first time I've actually ever heard anyone... I've heard anyone actually say that out loud. Keck. Huh? That's all you took from that conversation? I've got it. That overwhelmingly forgettable appearance, generic speech style, and total lack of sex appeal. Mishima, are you an NPC? Wait, isn't it Mishima? Are you an NPC? Oh my god. He's the protagonist. Savage. This is actually like exactly how I would love a conversation to go. This is conversations I would have in real life. I am an NPC pretty much. But no, he's the protagonist. Really? I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. Anyway, I'm glad you spawned here. I killed 2 promises with 1 Nishima today. Learn about my generation and have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Ah, yeah. I think I gained a ton of XP on this adventure. And it's all because you brought me here, Travis. Thanks. God. Quest complete.
Alright.
So, Futaba-chan, it's okay if I call you that, right? I'm a little embarrassed. Anyway, what are you doing after this? Going home? Oh, yes. Right.
Alright,
He was I'm pretty sure he was trying to hit flirt with her badly that entire time, and it just didn't work at all. Oh, Phantom Thieves are murderers. I guess all the praise they got before doesn't amount to much now. Hey, Akechi.
Huh?
Ah, it's you. My apologies. I was submerged in my thoughts and lost track of the time. Sorry for staying here so late. I will be leaving soon. Exams are a downer and I'll be at church. Chihaya isn't even there, so we can't do that. EY. I want to get more whatever with him first. I want to go to talk to Chihaya and get some points towards him before I do that. We'll go spend time with Hifumi, though.
Good evening.
I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood for a match right now. I can't teach you shogi right now, or rather, from now on. I'm at checkmate right now. My only option is to concede, but I can't seem to give up. I'm not sure what my next move is after this checkmate. So we can hang out with her.
What?
What? You'll help me think? Thank you so much.
Actually...
Before we play, I'd like to talk to you about something. My mother told me that I should lose my upcoming exhibition match against the pro. What do you mean? The strategy she devised. She says that if I lose to a man, I'll get sympathy from women and as a result, get more female fans. Then when I make my comeback, I'll become a symbol for strong women everywhere. That way, I can use the weekly magazine's popularity against them and instantly become famous. That won't work. I wish I could agree, but I feel my mother may be right. People do love a good comeback story. Coming from the TV industry, my mother does have great insight for entertainment. This time around, I couldn't help but argue it's the wrong thing to do. I actually got into a fight with my mother. It wasn't the first time, but what made me sad was I realized my mother doesn't see me as a shogi player. She said that there's no need for me to be putting so much time and effort into shogi, and that once I become famous, I can quit and make money from my looks. Only reason she continues to support my shogi career is so that she can profit off of me as an idol. She doesn't mind if I lose a match, as long as I build my reputation and make money. To my mother, shogi is just a vehicle to make me famous. However, losing on purpose is wrong. Even if it helped me to become famous and ease my parents' burden, I don't want to turn my back on shogi, the game that both my father and I love. If only that were possible. She's the type of woman who never changes her mind. She wants to achieve her unfulfilled dream of becoming a celebrity through me. I highly doubt she would ever reconsider. Mitsuyu Togo. What does that have to do with what we're talking about? There's a request. And there goes our approval rating more. But what else is new? Yeah, apparently I have auto mod.
Yo.
Need to do dishes once you're done with that. What do we got available today? Mac and cheese for breakfast. What do we have available today? Still haven't caught the Phantom Thieves. I don't care how they do it, just throw them in the slammer already. Too scary to have murderers on the loose. Yeah. Figured. Bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral is over, it feels like a small burden has been lifted from my shoulders. I am. I actually feel bad having everyone worry about me. How about you? Are you doing okay? You sure are strong. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin everyone around when exams end. Well, see you. She's the one who should be in pain right now, yet she's still trying to cheer us up. Okay, so what do we got today? We got Futaba, gonna rank up. I want to run here quick. If Chihaya is here, I want to get points towards EY. He is here. Oh, wait, what? I need to see what you said.
I'll ask you again some other time.
I need to see what you said. Sorry. I need to leave the area because it said something. Yes? I don't even care if I spend like 300 yen to do it. I just want to pretty much see what she has to say. Says John, are you sure you're going to be okay? I can sense it just by looking at your face. The death aura is emitting a strange light. Please be careful. Oh, okay, that wasn't at all what I thought it would be. What?
What shall we do?
Let's do an affinity reading for EY.
Here we go.
Hopefully we get him to a point where we can rank him up next. Oh, yeah, okay, we can rank it up. Okay, so I'm gonna go, what do we want to do? Because we only, like, really all we have is Futaba, right? We got Futaba. Spend some extra time with Makoto. But I'd rather get social links up a bit. Yeah, because once we do this, she'll hit rank 6. And we'll get active support. And that'll be really useful. Let's hang out. Only one thing left on the promise list. Being okay without you around. But before that, there's something I want to show you, Travis. Come to my room. Whoa, we're getting invited to her room way earlier than usual. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kind of wrong. There was one promise I lied about doing. One promise I'd never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. Who's Kana? This all started when I was back in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I'd get perfect scores on my tests. Then one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first, then when she was there, the other kids bullied her, like they did to me. But one day, she said something to me. Good morning. We started saying it every day from then on. That must have been a shock. Totally, I mean, literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to say good morning. Then eventually, I decided to say it back. Felt like my heart was gonna shatter into a million pieces. But apparently, she'd been saying it to me that whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told Mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. get along with Kana-chan, but I couldn't do it. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It felt so horrible. She wrote about how her parents— Oh! She wrote about how her parents hid her, how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then, when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. You didn't know any better. Yeah, it's obviously not her fault. Did you apologize? You didn't know any better. Yeah, but I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month, she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward, but I think I might be able to face my fears now I'm a promise-settling phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now, got it? Understood. This is another part of our deal. And that's rank 6. Damn it.
Alright.
Gotta love this game and the really stacking on the child abuse and other horrible things. Oh, I forgot to read that bit. Oh, well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, and sorry I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait for next time.
Okay?
Now make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. Oh, Futaba, you are amazing.
Ah, you're back.
Isn't much of an update, but I think I'm going to go back to school starting tomorrow. I'm sorry for worrying all of you until now. Are you really okay though? Be sure not to push yourself too hard in this time of grief. No, I actually need to push myself. My mind always wanders if I have nothing to do. Yeah, I totally get you. Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home. I don't know how to put it, but try not to think about that stuff too much. If anything happens, you can rely on us. To be completely honest, when I ended up alone, I did doubt you all a tiny bit. Not blame you for that. But it's so horrible for me to doubt you. I mean, I'm the one who asked you to do all this. Your father just passed away, Haru. It's natural to feel a flood of emotion at such events. Yeah, it's really hard when you lose someone like that. But I'm okay now. You've all helped me out so much. Right back at ya. Thank you. Those words are truly reassuring. Well then, I'll see all of you at school. Okay, let's save. I am gonna take a quick break. And I will be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna clean off my glasses and stuff real quick, and I'll be back in a few. So I'll see you whenever I come back.